welcome to the new channel. This is my first vlog for that one, except for here shortly, a little bit later today, I want to get up my new channel trailer. I just have not recorded that one yet. But I did want to go ahead and make a video. For anybody who moved over from my old channel, you'll notice I got my hair cut. We did that on Sunday. So I just needed to change. I was getting tired of sitting on it and it getting in my way, on top of how long it was taking me, to get it ready, straighten it and stuff. So, and I can't say that I enjoy it yet. I like that it doesn't take me very long and it doesn't get very tangled, but I really do like my long hair, so maybe it'll grow on me by the time it grows back out. Also, as you can tell, I went ahead and bought the car holder for my camera. So this is also the maiden voyage for that. I haven't recorded anything with this one. So I'm not sure like what kind of background noise you're hearing or anything like that. So I will find out whenever I look at it. I didn't want to use my viewfinder that's attached to my phone because there are places on my trip where I don't get very good signal, and even though it's connected by Wi-Fi to my camera and my phone, if the phone does not have a signal, it kind of freezes and then it messes up the video and the sound is off from what's being recorded. So I didn't want to use the viewfinder, so I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. But I have Matthew with me, and it's not even 3 o'clock yet, but he stayed home from school today. He had his physical, but he hadn't had his shots yet because they were out of them at the one place, and the other one had like a month's wait for an appointment. So I had an appointment date like the next available, but they didn't want me to make an appointment because he can go to a walk-in clinic as soon as they got it in. And then things were nuts yesterday, and things have been a little downhill for me today. I do have kind of a health update for you, but I'm not going to do it today because I have a pretty decent migraine. It started 2 days ago, and it just never has gotten any better. So, I had went to my doctor early this morning, and he had noticed that my eye is all like weird, and sometimes it's fine and other times it's twitchy and it tries to like close, and the other one looks like it's going to pop out of my head, and it's what they consider a migraine derivative or a reaction of the migraines. Whatever it does to my body, it does. And the first time it happened, I went to the ER, but it happens quite frequently now, and because of some past stuff, I haven't ever taken the Vicodin for it, which doesn't help anyway. It just kind of like relaxes me a little more. It makes me a little tired, but it doesn't do a whole lot for the migraine itself. So I haven't been taking that. So I basically just take ibuprofen for it, and I was taking a lot of Excedrin migraine, but because I have messed up liver enzymes and I haven't seen my GI specialist yet, I'm not supposed to be taking that because we don't know what the extent is and why my liver's all messed up to begin with, so we don't want to stick more stuff that's known to cause liver damage, even in moderation right now. So we'll have to see, but he did give me a shot of Toradol while I was there. I'd already told him it probably wouldn't work. When I finally get desperate enough that I need to go to the ER for my migraines for pain control, the first thing they always give me is a dose of Toradol. Never does anything. In the very beginning of my migraines, it used to kind of take the edge off, but not a whole lot. And now it's like absolutely like does nothing. And part of that might be my fault because I do wait so long to go get anything done for it, but if you run to the ER all the time because of migraines, you get labeled, and I don't like that label. So I just try to put it off until I can't anymore. So he then called later and wanted to know if that shot had done anything, and I told him that it still hadn't done anything. I didn't figure it would, that I was used to it, I wasn't too worried about it. And he told me to go ahead and take the medication that he put back in the system for me. I have to go pick it up still, but I'm gonna do that once I pick up Sean, because I don't like driving with my migraines a lot, especially not whenever it's sunny. It hurts a lot. So I was gonna let Sean drive, and then we'll go pick up my medication, but he said try it, although it probably won't work, because he went ahead and gave me Imitrex to have at home. The problem is you have to take it so early on in the migraine for it to be helpful, and it's been, 2 days already. So he said if it does not work, then he would like me to go to the ER for pain control. But once again, that's back in that whole thing I don't really want to go to. So I guess we'll see what happens. But I will do an update that tells you how all my appointments have gone so far. Hopefully I'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow is my GI appointment. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get done with that one. He'll do whatever he has to do with me, or have me schedule things that he needs done, and we will see what from there. And then I can go ahead and give you some kind of an update about what's going on. You notice by now, at least if you're here, that I changed where I'm posting my videos at. And as of right now, I really haven't given out this information to anyone. My main reasoning behind why I've decided to move my channel is because my kids are all older, and they are not home most of the time whenever I'm recording, although I do, record stuff about them. And we do stuff as a family that I record. It's basically, that one didn't last long. It's basically focused on me. So I decided to take it away from the family channel, and I'll just be posting here. And there will be a lot of videos where I'm just kind of sitting and talking about stuff, but there may be videos where, it's a day in the life of more. I am hoping to transform this channel into a daily vlog, so there will be something posted every evening. At this point, I think I'm gonna post in the evening. I'll record during the day, and then I'll edit sometime in the evening and upload in the evening. But I do still have some work to do here, like getting the channel art set up. I do have a Facebook page set up. I'm going to link it below. I have my Instagram set up, linked with this one. I have a blog that I've restarted, but there's nothing there yet, but I can go ahead and link that below as well. I will give you the new email address in case you need to contact me or want to contact me. Is there any other social media that you guys would like to see me on? Leave that in the comments below, and I'll definitely consider it. Those are just the main ones that I use right now. The neighborhood that we live in is pretty good. It's got lots of kids around. It's right next to a school, an elementary school. In fact, Matthew's finishing up his last year there. But we do, of course, have our share of shady activity that kind of goes on in our neighborhood. We have occasionally a couple people that like to walk up and ask you for change because they want to go buy their cigarettes or various other things that they would like to buy and they need money for. Since then, we've had a few other instances where you'll see that like the windows have been wiped just a little bit, or if you haven't locked your car, you'll come out and you'll open the door and your stuff will be everywhere. And again, you know, we don't keep much in our car, but yesterday I do remember going in the house and my hands were full. We only have one of the remotes that works for our car right now with the unlock and the start, because we don't have a key, we have the button, the keyless ignition. So since I'm the one that drives the car all the time, I'm the one who keeps the one that's working. And it was on my purse and my hands were full, so I never either hit the button on the car or hit the button on the keychain, because by the time I went in, we had all the girls there and I just didn't even remember to do it. We didn't go anywhere else for the rest of the night. And when we came out this morning, they had went through the glove boxes and the center console. We didn't have much in the back to go through, but they had all the papers out and, you know, that kind of stuff. Again, they didn't take anything except for maybe like 2 dimes, because we just don't even have much in our car. We don't keep anything valuable in our car anymore, and I'm not going to leave money laying around. It's just annoying, and just reminds me that we have to make sure that we lock the car. Although sometimes I think if you have something that they see that they really want, they're gonna break your lock anyway, or at least they have in the past. So I'm not sure that, you know, locking the car always helps. But like this morning as we were driving down the road, it's a one-way street, and normally people park on this side of the road and nobody parks on this side. If they do, they're of course going that way as well. But I don't think there was anybody over there this morning. It was all on the one side. And from our car, of course I didn't look at the ones below or behind us, but from our car all the way up the block, you can see where they had wiped the windows to see if people's security systems were on. So if anybody else's car actually got opened, I have no idea. I haven't really talked to anybody yet, but I do know that they were back in the neighborhood and they really pissed me off just because they're getting into my stuff. And if they can't afford their cigarettes and their weed, then they need to stop doing it. You know, if you want to smoke and you want to smoke your green cigarettes, more power to you, but you don't need to break into people's cars and like steal their change for your cigarettes. So just irritates me. Locking the doors, and Sean was like, hey, you could leave your camera in the car, but it would probably be, you know, they'd probably take off with it. I don't have a whole lot more to say right now. I'm not sure if I will have more to say tonight before I edit this or not, but if I don't, make sure you click down on my social media links. Go follow or friend or like or, you know, all the various things. Comment and leave your thoughts or your questions or comments below. Like the video if you like, you know, what's kind of talked about, or if there's more that you want to see like this, and subscribe so that you can get updates when I post new videos. Bye!